Take a look. This is what it looked like outside Roosevelt High School here yesterday during school dismissal. You can see a number of students and federal law enforcement, and visually, if you look very close, you can see what looks like a snowball thrown and then a puff of something clearly coming from an agent toward a group of young people, toward a group of students, whoever was in that crowd. I'm told some community members from the neighborhood were in that crowd as well. DHS says that was not tear gas. However, the Minneapolis Federation of Educators, they are now saying, correcting their earlier statement, they are saying it was actually pepper spray. Now, I want to go to the statement that we received just a little while ago directly from DHS. Here's what they are saying about this situation when we asked. This is their play-by-play. Border Patrol agents were conducting immigration enforcement operations in the Minneapolis area when a U.S. citizen was actively trying to impede operations. The subject proceeded to escalate his actions into violence and rammed his vehicle into a government vehicle. The subject began a 5-mile chase, putting the public and children in danger by running red lights, driving into oncoming traffic, and dangerously driving into a school zone where he finally decided to stop. At no point was a school, student, or staff targeted, and agents would not have been near this location if not for the dangerous actions of this individual. The DHS statement goes on to say, while the subject was being removed from his vehicle, an individual who identified himself as a teacher proceeded to assault a Border Patrol agent. While this was happening, a crowd began to form and grow. Rioters threw objects and dispersed paint on the officers and their vehicles. Despite repeated warnings to cease, the crowd continued with their hostilities and assaults, and officers used targeted crowd control for the safety and law enforcement and the public, and they again say no tear gas was deployed. Now I want to switch to the statement we received overnight from the teachers union. They say this afternoon, meaning yesterday, ICE deployed tear gas. They again have now corrected that to say pepper spray during the site's dismissal and abducted an MFE member who was doing their job supporting a safe dismissal process for their site. This member has since been released. We will not tolerate ICE inhibiting our city's youth from their constitutional right to attend school safely or inhibiting educators from doing their job. So those are a couple of the different statements that we have received.